Perception is the ability to interpret the surrounding environment using light and the visible spectrum reflected by the objects in the environment. This is different from visual acuity, which refers to how clearly a person sees. In humans and a number of other mammals, light enters the eye through the cornea and is focused by the lens onto the retina, a light-sensitive membrane at the back of the eye. The retina serves as a transducer for the conversion of light into neuronal signals. This transduction is achieved by specialized photoreceptive cells of the retina, also known as the rods and cones, which detect the photons of light and respond by producing neural impulses. These signals are transmitted by the optic nerve, from the retina and upstream to central ganglia in the brain. The lateral geniculate nucleus, which transmits the information to the visual cortex. Signals from the retina also travel directly from the retina to the superior colliculus. The lateral geniculate nucleus sends signals to primary visual cortex, also called striate cortex. Extrastriate cortex, also called visual association cortex, is a set of cortical structures that receive information from striate cortex, as well as each other. Recent descriptions of visual association cortex describe a division into two functional pathways, a ventral and a dorsal pathway. This conjecture is known as the two streams hypothesis. The human visual system is generally believed to be sensitive to visible light in the range of wavelengths between 370 and 730 nanometers. 0.00000037 to 0.00000073 meters of the electromagnetic spectrum. However, some research suggests that humans can perceive light in wavelengths down to 340 nanometers, UVA, especially the young. In fact, bulls are partially color-blind compared to healthy humans, so that they cannot see red. Bulls lack the red cones, but still have the green and blue cones. A bull's vision is very similar to the vision of a human with red cone color blindness, known as protanopia. To them, a red gate looks yellowish-gray. There are three kinds of cone cells, one kind that detects predominantly red colors, another kind that detects mainly green, and the last kind that detects mainly blue. Although cone cells respond most strongly to their main color, they can still respond to other close colors. Most mammals, including bulls, are dichromats. This means that they only have two different kinds of cones, as opposed to the three in humans. The retina of a dog's eye. The retina is the light-sensitive portion of the eye. This structure is located in the back of the inside of the eyeball. The retina contains two types of light-sensitive cells, rods and cones. Cones provide color perception and detailed sight, while rods detect motion and vision in dim light. Dogs have rod-dominated retinas that allow them to see well in the dark. Along with superior night vision, dogs have better motion visibility than humans have. Cats have a wider field of view, about 200 degrees, compared with humans' 180-degree view. Cats also have a greater range of peripheral vision, all the better to spot the mouse, or toy, wriggling in the corner. Cats' elliptical eye shape and larger corneas and tapetum, a layer of tissue that may reflect light back to the retina, help gather more light as well. Their extra rod cells also allow cats to sense motion in the dark much better than their human companions can. Human retina has about 10 times more cones, the light receptors that function best in bright light, than cat's eyes have. Vision in fish. It is important to understand the light pattern with the increasing depth. As mentioned, light rapidly disappears with depth, but not all colors do the same. Red light is absorbed in the first 10 meters, orange and yellow, in the 30 meters, green in the first 50 meters, and blue at 200 meters. The physical nature of light and its complex interactions with the environment, a variety of different properties of visible objects can be recognized, differing either in type, that is brightness, hue, texture, contour, etc., or degree, such as patch size or pattern grain. Comparative properties such as color contrast or brightness contrast can also be identified. Frog eyes come in a stunning range of colors and patterns. Most frogs see well only at a distance, but they have excellent night vision and are very sensitive to movement. The bulging eyes of most frogs allow them to see in front, to the sides, and partially behind them. When a frog swallows food, it pulls its eyes down into the roof of its mouth. The eyes help push the food down its throat. Eyes positioned atop the head give frogs a field of vision of almost 180 degrees. This peripheral vision helps them spot predators and prey. Humans and other mammals focus images by changing the shape of the lens. Like a camera lens, frog eyes focus by moving the lens back and forth. Horse eyes are among the largest of any land mammal, and are positioned on the sides of the head, that is, they are positioned laterally. This means horses have a range of vision of about 350 degrees, with approximately 65 degrees of this being binocular vision and the remaining 285 degrees monocular vision. This provides a horse with the best chance to spot predators. The horse's wide range of monocular vision has two blind spots, or areas where the animal cannot see, in front of the face, making a con that comes to a point at about 90 to 120 centimeters, 3 to 4 feet. Horses are not color blind, they have two-color, or dichromatic vision. This means they distinguish colors in two wavelength regions of visible light, compared to the three-color, trichromatic vision of most humans. Their color vision is somewhat like red-green color blindness in humans, in which certain colors, especially red and related colors, appear more green. Duck's eyes are located on either sides of its head. They have a field of vision of nearly 340 degrees. And thanks to the shape of their eyes, they can see objects both near and far simultaneously. To top it off, ducks have 3 eyelids and can see in color. Microspectrophotometric examination of the visual receptors of the duck, Anis platyrhynchos, revealed 4 types of single cone containing visual pigments absorbing maximally at about 420 nanometers, 452 nanometers, 502 nanometers and 570 nanometers. A single population of double cones contained the P570 in both members. Rods absorb maximally at 505 nanometers. The optical density of the interior half of the eye, established by spectrophotometry, was used, in conjunction with the visual pigment and oil droplet combinations found within intact cones, to estimate the relative spectral sensitivities of the major cone types within the retina.
Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment. Subscribe to Inverse Dark and activate bell icon.